How's it going, fellow traders? Magic Trader here, and this is the CFTC report for the data recorded on August 13, 2019. Here is a snapshot of the positions held by the institutions as of that date. And so let's start by taking a look at gold. So what do we have here? We have price rallying up here on the charts, and as that took place, the institutions took some off of their longs. Why did they do that? Well, we could tell that long positions have been extremely bullish. Okay, so they've been extremely bullish, very aggressive. 350,000 total size was very aggressive, so they had to reduce some of their positions. So they did. They closed off some longs, taking profits on those positions. So we still have some more room until the weekly and monthly areas of supply are hit. We are expecting price to continue to the upside, where they will start to take massive profits on those longs, and then we'll have a drop in price like that. Alright, now we go over to oil, and we see that they increased longs from 540 to 547, and they took some off of their short positions as price was consolidating like that. So not much more to see here. It's just stuck in a range from the reaction from the weekly area of supply to the reaction from the weekly bullish engulf here, and it's going to take something to cause this to push price lower. Some momentum is going to have to kick into this market for that to take place. Alright, now we have the US dollar. We see some profit taking on long positions, and not much has been done with short, and that came as price was dropping right down into that area of demand that we had located on the weekly chart. So big push to the upside from that weekly area of demand. And if you take a look at the sentiment, it used to be somewhat bullish. Now it's a little bit more in neutral territory, so we're waiting for a clear sign of what the institutions are going to do. It's likely we're going to see a push up like that. Now we have the Aussie. We see them increasing shorts from 97 to 99, decreasing longs as price was consolidating here at the lows. So increasing shorts, which leads us to believe that there's going to be a bigger move to the downside, but some profit taking. We're getting into profit taking territory again. Last time they were very aggressive was down here. They profit took, and it caused price to move up. We could see the same thing happen during this phase, so watching for that. We got the US CAD. We see that it was somewhat aggressive with shorts as price was dropping. Demand is in play right now. It rallied price up to the weekly area of supply, which is now causing price to move to the downside. So we had a little bit of a move to the downside, and then price started making its move back into the weekly area of supply. So it's likely that this area could get taken out after it gets eaten through, opening up the door for a move to the upside. So we're still watching to see if that is indeed what's going to take place. Bottom line, shorts right now are aggressive. They took profits on those short positions, so waiting to see if they're going to reaccumulate a short, because anything is possible, and we could see something like that. Considering what we have with the dollar, okay, we are getting very close to supply. Once it gets hit, it can cause a drop like that, and if that is the case, then this US CAD can topple over and head down from this area. So I am watching and aware for something like that to take place. And here we have on the US Swiss franc, you can see that price hit this area of supply, which caused price to drop like this, and now it is reacting to the weekly area of demand, which is now pushing price upwards. You take a look at longs, it's cooled off. You take a look at shorts, it's cooled off. Both of them are cooled off, but longs are the bigger position. Momentum has shifted on the monthly, so again, it wouldn't be without reason to see a move like this. So I'll be watching this one closely to see how much of a move to the upside. If there is going to be a bigger shift to the upside like this weekly area of supply would first have to be taken out. So just like on the US CAD, it's got its weekly area of supply here, US Swiss franc as well. Until those areas get taken out, there is more of a bearish sentiment in play right now. You take a look at the US Swiss franc, we were very aggressively long, neutral, and still somewhat neutral, a little bit on the bullish side, but still more neutral. Now we go over to the Euro US dollar, and we see that they closed off some longs as price was rallying up right into some supply, close off some longs and close off some shorts. Price reacted very strongly to the downside from the weekly area of supply, expecting price to continue lower. Sentiment is very neutral, not much to read in there, but market dynamics suggest we're going to get a push to the downside. And now we got the pound, very aggressive with shorts. I was mentioning on the latest Arujo report that since they were very aggressive with shorts, we got to be careful with getting in short because they're likely going to start to take profits. And when they start taking profits, price can easily rally up. And so now they're starting to take profits. A reduction of shorts from 147 to 129 while price is sitting within demand. So likely that we can get a push to the upside. Alright, we take a look now at the US dollar Japanese yen. They closed off longs from 35 to 27. They increased shorts from 46 to 51, and that comes as price was dropping here. And this past week we saw a push to the upside, but what's important to notice here is the aggressiveness of the shorts. From 46 to 41, we've been expecting price to drop even lower. And now we're starting to see strong signs that the institutions are indeed trying to accumulate a larger short position. So expecting price to eventually go lower. Last but not least, we've got the Kiwi dollar, and we see an increase in longs and a big increase in shorts as price was consolidating here within the tested weekly area of demand. We are expecting price to eventually go even lower, like this, and they were somewhat aggressive with their with the short bias. It became a little more neutral, but I believe we're going to start to see this short position increase again and the bigger move to the downside continue like that. Alright, there's your CFTC report for August 13, 2019. Hope you have a good one.